J-Mike speaks on his movie Bad Comments.
I found every one of you. You destroyed everything that I stood for. Welcome.
J-Mike, in an interview with HipTv, speaks on the inspiration behind his soon-to-be-released movie, Bad Comment. He stated it was inspired from the need to talk about the media space.
Bad Comment, I think, was largely inspired by personal experiences, as well as a variety of an area of experiences that's around me. We felt the social media phenomenon is not having enough conversation as regards the way people should conduct themselves in a certain fashion in there. We're also trying to, there's an advocacy behind it, behind this inspiration. We felt that the tragic part of social media is not having enough discourse as well.
When asked about what inspires the selection of cast for his debut movie, Bad Comments, J-Mike had this to say.
I wanted people that are able to work, because it wasn't, nobody played an ordinary role there. I needed people that do the work, so to speak. They were ready to get their acting chops right. The characters were all complex, very, not out of the ordinary characters, and I needed that crop of actor that will come to work understanding there's a professional nature to this job. And I think we pretty much achieved it. A lot of them, I wasn't used to them per se. I didn't want my production company to do the casting. And I wanted to be totally unbiased about it, because obviously I've developed quite a relationship with a lot of colleagues and young actors over the years, and I didn't want my influence to come to bear there. I just wanted to work with people that came to me totally based on merit. So I removed my hand totally as an executive producer and allowed the casting director to do their job. The new ones that I was not familiar with, I asked questions, did our due diligence, and also made sure that most of them were properly auditioned with me when the time was necessary. And as you can see, well, yet to see, but our casting was spot on, so to speak.
When also asked about the challenges behind producing the movie Bad Comments, J-Mike said it was tough shooting and ensuring production was excellent. He regarded challenges as a push to do great things.
Every day was a challenge. We did 2.5 months in Bad Comment, which was very unnatural as regards the duration of filmmaking in outside of the divide. But it was necessary because there were multiple locations, multiple cities, and a large crew to move from point A to B. And of course, my quest for perfectionism was a whole different spectrum to consider as well. I reshot many scenes. You would not believe we did a reshoot, I think last week. Even after completing this project for almost a year, I did 7 reshoots in the course of this film. So it's one that the challenges, the ideas as they keep coming, as I was open to new doors, new horizons all the time. It was a very novel experience to be able to incorporate so many people's skill set and create this amazing film. So the people try to avoid challenges. I think it's the bane of creativity, seriously. It is when you're challenged that, you do the unthinkable. Every day was a challenge in there. The bigger challenge was having to be behind the camera as an executive producer and being in front of the camera as an actor. So there's a duality of approach here that bears a very thin line as regards managing it. You go wrong as an actor, the person to offend is me behind the scene. I go wrong as an executive producer, the person to offend is also me in front of the scene. So it was very complex, but a really enriching experience.
I found every one of you. You destroyed everything that I stood for. Welcome.